Go easy. Yeah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and David! I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Gary for his kind words. And have to agree the bridesmaids have done an excellent job and look absolutely stunning. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree, the bride, Angelina, looks absolutely beautiful. Her family must be extremely proud of her. And Gary is a very lucky man. She looks $1 million. Gary, you look like you normally do. Second prize in a village raffle. A wise man once told me, the best man's speech is last the same amount of time it takes the groom to make love. So thank you everyone for coming. The bar is now open. I'm not saying Gary was nervous on his wedding day, but I did find this in the toilet this morning. I, on the other hand, wasn't nervous about delivering this speech to you today. However, my local shop did somehow run out of Imodium, Imodium Plus and Diacom. Just to introduce myself, my name is Dan, or Crumpy. I'm Gary's best man today, and I've been friends with Gary for several years, all of which have been very boring. I spent several months researching and planning this speech. On the internet I found a lot of useful information, but after several hours I realised I was supposed to be writing Gary's best man speech. You got it, didn't you? Yeah. Gary was born in 1985. During this year, BP ran the oil link between Iran and Eastern Europe. And that is about as interesting as Gary's life gets. No, seriously, I've been friends with Gary for many years. We have become very close friends and we've grown up together. But judging by our size, as you can see, I've grown up much quicker than what he has. I love you. One of my duties as best man was to organise a stag do. All Gary asked for was somewhere hot, somewhere exotic, and with sandy beaches. Unfortunately, Bradford was full that weekend, so after much deliberation, I booked Gary and the lads on a trip to Amsterdam. Gary was so taken back by the red light district, we didn't see him from the moment the plane landed to the moment the plane took off. It's the first stag do I've been on where I didn't see the stag. Oh, Gary, by the way, you still owe me €50 for that last 2 exotic dances. You remember that, yeah? I met Gary whilst working for Halford several years ago. During this time, Gary's always aspired to be an underachiever. This can clearly be seen in everything Gary turns his hand to. His golf game, his half-finished house, and his performance at work. Some of you may not be aware, Gary had a crack at being an actor. Unfortunately, he was a one-film wonder. He had a lead role with Gene Wilder in the famous film Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, as demonstrated by the ushers now, there, over there, and that way. Gary, how's it go? Oompa loompa. That was Amsterdam, by the way. I'm a strong believer in two people committed to each other. And I personally think marriage was a great invention. But then so was the guillotine. Angelina is a very warm and caring person, and Gary is a very lucky man. This can be represented in Angelina's name, which translates from Old Hebrew to mean a little angel. Gary, on the other hand, comes from Old English, meaning short, dim-witted gorilla. Can you believe that? It was nice to see Gary and Angelina take their wedding vows today. And they've clearly married for better or for worse. Gary could not have done any better. And Angelina, you could have not done any worse. Their love is so pure and simple. Angelina is so pure. And Gary is so simple. I've now got some important messages and cards that have been sent from people who unfortunately couldn't be with us today. So I'm just going to ask Rob to open these cards for me and I will read them out to you. Okay, first one, just to Dear Gary, this is the very best wishes on your special day. But just to let you know, your extra short inside leg trousers are now ready for collection. Love, Burton Menswear. This one, Dear Gary and Angelina, all our love on your wedding day. Sorry to have to ask, but your account is up to its maximum limit. Love from the girls at Ann Summers. Thank you. This one's just for Gary. Dear Gary, congratulations on your wedding day. I'm very pleased for you. However, does this mean we are now finished? All my love, Jeff. Just before I go, I'd like to give Gary a couple of pieces of advice on marriage. If you're clever, you'll always have the last word. But if you're very clever, you will never use it. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. And whenever you're right, shut up. Angelina, what I'd like to do now is put your right hand out. All the way. Gary, now put your right hand on top of Angelina's. I'd just like to say, Gary, that's the last time you will have the upper hand. I'm sure you're now very bored of listening to my monotone voice. So I'd just like to say, Gary, it's been an absolute honour and pleasure to be your best man today. I'm so very pleased we have grown to be close friends and wish both you and Angelina all the best for their future marriage. And I hope you're both blessed with happiness and health and enjoy a long marriage together. So I'd like you all to charge your glasses and join me in toasting the new Mr. and Mrs. Emery. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary and Angelina.
Gary and Angelina.
Well done, Crumpy.
Thank you, Rob. That is everybody, by the way. There's nobody left. The bar is open. Please feel free to get a drink. We'll be going to the function room. Well, it'll be open for about 7:30, so thank you.
That was good.
Open your card first.